the ruling, so this is gonna be funny. I think I'm gonna eat something because I'm dying. I'm so hungry. This is a good spot. And actually I'm a little bit warm. So we are gonna take the pullover off. Here you go. Not bad. We got time on our side. Okay. Breakfast. It's good. Look at that. Oh my god. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share. He's already there, checking the engine. There is a lot of preparation that goes into it. We are gonna go say hi to him. Cuckoo! Nico! Fly, man, fly. Wow, it must be very cold up there. Still not much happening. We are gonna come back later. Let's go back to the watermelon. It's happening. I'm dating the flying man. Very cool. I don't know which way they are gonna turn. Left. It's 9 a.m. and I usually sleep 12 to 14 hours per day. Yes, every day. Because I'm on antidepressants and I'm borderline and I have PTSD and like a lot of problems. Somehow I need that much sleep. We make do. Today we are gonna go back home and I am for sure gonna have an afternoon nap. Otherwise I just get really depressed. I need my 12 hours sleep. Something is happening. Nico is very cautious. He checks everything always like 10 times. And if the conditions are not quite good, he just doesn't fly, which is good. Because I really don't want to lose him. Oh my god! I'm checking my social media. My goal is to have 1000 followers on TikTok and we have 921, but the last video I posted is gonna be very popular, I think, so I'm hoping we're gonna reach 1000 next week maybe. But I just noticed that my Instagram stories are shared automatically on Facebook, and actually on Facebook a lot of people follow them, so that's nice. My main goal while setting up my TikTok account and starting to publish like every day was to create a following potential buyers for my books. There is one that I wrote about a lover and it's all of our spicy stories, because every time we met it was, you know, sexy time. The book I published is very nice. I'm just freaking proud of it. I would be really happy if people would buy it and read it. It feels like sharing a very intimate part of my life. With that man, I was talking for like 2 years or 3. And we exchanged emails sometimes every day. Long ass, very intimate emails about ourselves and our life and desires and hopes and doubts and just everything. It's a love story where he kind of loved me back, but we couldn't make it because he was living in the US and I was living in France and I had my daughter and he had his sick mom and we just couldn't ever make it work. Still, it was a very sweet and sour story. I knew that what correction and editing and proofreading looked like. I like that part, but it's very time consuming, and I'm working full time. I have a child, I have a boyfriend, I have a mental illness, and I sleep 12 hours per day. So it's kind of hard to find the time for it, but I did. And now I have many others to correct and proofread and design a cover for. I basically wrote a book about all of the men who were important to me, and I had a lot because I went on a lot of Tinder dates. When I left my husband, I was a sugar baby for 1 year, so that was a very interesting year for me. I had an unreturned love story where it was just too late. I left him, I regretted, and then it was just too late. I love real life love stories, and I had quite a few. I hope you are gonna read it. I wrote in English and in French, and someday when I published all of them, I'm gonna translate the French into English and the English ones into French. I think it's gonna take years, honestly. I wish this would be my full-time job. My dream life, we are dreaming here, right? My dream life would be continue sleeping until noon, like now, and spending the afternoons just working on my books, making content for TikTok and YouTube and Instagram, going on trips on the weekends with my boyfriend and filming it for YouTube. And we have another project with him, but that's kind of secret. And that will be my dream life. I hope one day I can make a living with that. For now, I need my job. I think I always wanted to be an influencer, but I never really gathered the courage to go for it. When I was with my ex-husband, he was quite against it. He thought it was a very superficial something, and he didn't like to be on camera, which I respected. But then all I had to film was just my life, and also it was not a good relationship, so I didn't want to speak about it or show it off, or just I felt like I couldn't be open about my life, and so I stopped. And then I took just so much. When I was a sugar baby, I obviously didn't really want to film it. And when I got my life back together, I just didn't have enough self-esteem anymore to do it. Also, I felt like my priority was my daughter and making money, and I just couldn't pour my energy and time into something that is very time consuming and might not ever work financially. I just had to find a normal job, have a fixed salary, and make a living for my daughter and myself, because I was all on my own. I was struggling, and now that I have a stable relationship and I'm happy and I know that I found my person, I am more like in peace with myself and life, feel like I have enough energy and I can dream again, and I can realize all these things that I dreamed about all my life. And it's not that superficial, actually. I have a very good reason to do this. I felt hopeless, and I was in a lot of pain, and I felt like everyone was abusing me. Watching YouTube videos helped me. Looking at Instagram and TikTok content helped me because I felt less alone. Sometimes it just distracted me, which was also helpful. And I really didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel at that time. I just needed something that kept me going, that kept me living. And social media platforms, consuming social media content, was that. It's really important for me to give hope to those who went through similar things than I did. I had some childhood abuse, then I had abuse from my relationship, and I have been selling my body for money, and I'm healing and recovering from all of that. And someone loves me just the way I am, with my past and with my present and with all of my mental illnesses and my 12 hours of sleep that I need, which is very beautiful. I'm incredibly relieved. I found my self-esteem. I have a stable job where I'm respected. I feel like I have value. That not that if you sell your body you don't have, because I think it's a job that I have all the respect for. But for me, it was destroying me, and it wasn't healthy for me. Yeah, this is all that I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for listening. I hope you're not gonna judge me, but if you will, I know you have all the rights to do so. You might have different values than me, you might have been through different stuff, and I know that most people don't get it, why I did the things that I did. To be honest, now I don't fully understand either. I wouldn't do them, but I was in a very different place. I was very sad, very hopeless, in a lot of pain, in sex and love addiction. I think that was a huge part of it. Also, I didn't know anything else than abuse from the day I was born, basically. So I think at 30 I'm still discovering what unconditional love, respect and attention is. And it's really nice. Better late than never, right? I always overshare, but I think oversharing is beautiful. I love to get vulnerable. I don't really have friends because I want to have friends who are the same. I don't like small talk. If you want to be friends with me, let's exchange some real feelings. I want to know how you really are doing. You know, I don't care about the weather. And yeah, how did you sleep? Are you taking medication? How do you really feel? Are you lonely? Are your relationship really good? What's bothering you? What's been the biggest obstacles to get to the point where you are now? What are you dreaming about? What kind of person do you want to become? All of that. And I think Nico is gonna come down. Okay, let's film it. I think it's him. It's been like half an hour or so. The sun is blinding me, so I'm not sure if I'm filming it right. Yes, I am. Oh my god. I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. Run, run, run. The flying man is back. Oui, c'était bien. J'étais fière.
Tu m'as vu poser?
Oui.
Sans moteur, t'as vu? On avait coupé le moteur.
Vu. Ah oui?
L'hélice qui tournait plus, on avait tout arrêté.
Ah, je m'en suis pas rendu compte, mais c'est vrai que ça n'a pas fait de bruit.
Ouais.
C'était très...
C'est très doux.
Bien, très doux, oui. Bien joué. Tu as aimé?
Ouais, on est allé au-dessus des montagnes là-bas, c'est magnifique. Oui. Ça fait des petites... Franchement, c'était génial. Et c'est marrant parce qu'en bas, ça secouait un peu. Donc, tu vois, il y a plus de vent, mais tout à l'heure, il y avait du vent.
Ah, j'ai pas vu que ça secouait.
Ouais. Mais moins quand on atterrit, mais par endroits, j'étais un peu secoué, mais ça va.
J'aime bien, t'es toujours très souriant après. He's always so happy after flying. Ok, let's go.
Allez.